What is going on, guys? Back today with another unboxing for you. And let me tell you guys, I have been in a funk. I was out of YouTube. If you guys saw that video, I took about 3 months off, but we're back. I'm feeling good. I'm hyped to make content again. You know, just needed a little refresh. So today we got one. We got some sweet tools to look at. These are, I'm gonna call the Mist Lithium FX. I don't know if they're calling them the Mist, but my guy Brad, who designed them and picked out the color, wants to call them the Mist, so that's what I'm gonna call them. And if you look close, we'll get into more detail, but this is essentially the FX3 shaver, which everybody loves so much. The FX3 line kind of went away, so now we're gonna get it in a lithium shaver. So let's go ahead and get these out of the way, flip this one around, and check it out. All right, so first up we have the clipper right here. You guys can see Babyliss Pro limited edition Lithium FX Plus, full size view on the front, side view on the side. A couple specs over here on this side, but we're gonna go ahead and check out the back because it will have everything on there. So we have the black graphite tri-blade. We'll have to see what that is. I don't know if it's the wedge blade. I don't think it's the MIM. 5-position taper control, extends up to 4.2. So this is one of the first Babyliss tools that really had that stretch lever, and I love that about this tool. Long life ball bearing DC motor, 6,800 RPMs, ergonomic grip housing, lithium ion battery with 2 hours of cordless runtime, LED low battery indicator, FX cord compatible with 6 comb attachments. A little bit lower runtime than some of the clippers you guys see. This is definitely meant to be the more affordable option from Babyliss Pro, and I love the matte black set. I don't think I have them up here anymore. No, we're totally FXOne up here behind me. The matte black set was sick. I'm super hyped to check these out. So let's go ahead, pop these out of the box. Go ahead and get the clipper out of the top. All right, so we got a clipper brush, we got our standard guards. These aren't the premium guards. Charging cord, and that's it in the box. We'll go ahead and put everything back in here. We can leave the guards out and check them out. They are just the standard guards. Get all that out of the way. Let's check out the clipper. All right, guys, so you can see it here. This color is super sick. Kind of a matte gray, really light, almost white. We got the honeycomb black up here on the front. Here is the click lever. Super loud, nice clicks. You can clearly tell where you're at on that. And like I said, it does open up to a 4.2, super wide open clipper. And that's one of my favorite things about the Lithium. We got the power switch here on the side. We do have the FX cord compatible hole here on the bottom to charge it. And yes, it is what they used to call the wedge blade. What do they call it on here? The tri-blade. So kind of more of a taper blade. Got these little, I don't know what you call it on it, a little bit of indentions in it, a little bit of a pattern in black. And of course, guys, you can zero gap these. I like to zero gap them so that that open is not quite so far because it does change my fade steps just slightly from what I usually have. So let's go ahead and turn these things on and see what they sound like. Real quick look at the guards, guys. These are just the standard plastic guards, so just a plastic clip. Go ahead and get one out. So they're just gonna snap on. These are just your standard guards. Like I said, this is meant to be the affordable clipper, so no premium guards, nothing too crazy, not a ton in the box. So super sick, loving this so far. We're gonna throw them straight on the station and get to work. But let's go ahead and check out the trimmer. All right, so same thing, Babyliss Pro Lithium FX Plus limited edition. Side view here, front view, full size. Same stuff here on the side. We're gonna check out on the back. So it does have a black graphite deep tooth T-blade, FX707 B2, long life DC motor, same thing, 6,800 RPMs, ergonomic grip housing, 4 hours of runtime on the trimmer, so that is what's up. LED low battery indicator. Did I say that on the last one? We didn't really check that out. Yeah, it's got that too. And it is FX cord compatible. So let's go ahead and pop this one out, get the trimmer out, see what's in the bottom. I would imagine a zero gap tool, yep. Zero gap tool, charging cord, and an extra cam follower. If you guys aren't aware, the cam follower is what you can put into the blade to make it a little quieter if it gets loud. So this gets worn out a little bit, and you need to swap that out to make it not so loud. Go ahead and get this out of the plastic. Come on, man, the tape on there messing with me. All right, so there it is, super sleek. I'm just loving this color. I don't know if we talked about the honeycomb pattern on the front, but you can see the matte black with the gloss behind it. Babyliss Pro on the front. There's the LED battery indicator, power switch, FX cord. So same as the clipper, it does have the graphite 2.0 blade. We'll check it out and see. It's gapped pretty good. So a lot of people ask, do the clippers and trimmers and stuff come set out of the box? Most of the time they're not set too aggressively because there is just such a wide range of users that are gonna buy these things from beginner to pro. And so if they're too sharp, they could be too sharp for beginners, for people in school, for people with heavy hands. So we want you to be able to adjust them yourself. But there is the set together, guys, nice and sleek. Let's go ahead and set them over here. Check out this shaver. All All right, so we'll go through this quick because it's the same Babyliss Pro, Lithium FX, same things here. Flip it over. It does have a hypoallergenic black titanium foil. It is the double foil offset foil system with dual counter cutting blades. Ergonomic housing features auto shut off when the cap is placed on. 10,000 RPM high-speed motor, so that's pretty strong for a shaver. Lithium-ion battery with 3 hours of runtime. And guys, when the FX3 shaver was out, people would say that they ran that thing for weeks without charging it. So I assume this is gonna be the same. I don't think it's any different, but we'll use it and find out. 4-stage LED battery indicator, so it actually has kind of rectangles that blink down. So it'll be all the way blue and it will blink down as it goes. And it is FX cord compatible as well. And it comes with a storage pouch. This is my most exciting part of it because, like I said, it is basically the FX3 shaver. And I imagine all that is in here. Yeah, charging cord, there's our pouch. All right, so here it is, obviously very similar to the others. We got the matte gray, we have the black on the front. The buttons are also black to accent and match the other tools. There's the 4-stage LED indicator, we'll turn it on. You can see we got 3 notches. We have the FX cord on the bottom, little hanging hook here, which I usually take those out because I don't hang my clippers. It does have a little grip right here to help pop the cap off. And now you can see the black hypoallergenic foils. Push that button and the top comes off so we can clean it or change the heads. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does have a little carbon fiber type kind of texture on there. I don't know if you guys can see it on there. It's a little bit on the front as well on this shape. And that comes from the FX3. That was one of my favorite things, especially in the black with the carbon fiber look. So they did keep that on here. That's how I know this is kind of true to the FX3. But anyway, guys, that is it for the shaver. I'm super excited about this one. Like I said, the FX3 was one of the favorite shavers. And you guys can see this set is just absolutely sick. The Lithium FX Plus. We're gonna call it the Mist. They might call it the Matte Gray. I don't know what it's gonna be called. Didn't really say on the box, but this set is super sick. Now let's throw it on the station, get it charged up. It's probably good to go. We'll get it charged up. I got a cut coming in just a little bit. We'll test these things out, and I'll tell you guys my final thoughts at the end of the video. All right, guys, got Larry in the chair. I'm just gonna test these joints out real quick. His hair is a little difficult. He's got kind of a far round of his head, and so you really have to watch as you get higher or you get into that round of his head, and it can be a disaster. So kind of cut it a little bit different, a little more freehand. Once I get up to kind of this area, we'll kind of freehand up into there. But enough to kind of test these things out and see how they're working. I really want to see this shaver. Like I said, I had the FX3 shaver back in the day, and it was solid, so I expect nothing less. But you can see these things are super quiet. Get them back out here in a second and fade the rest of it. Now the trimmer, I did adjust it, guys. I just wanted to see how we could get it cutting. Not too close. I don't zero gap my stuff. I just get it a little bit closer. I don't want to make too much work for my shaver. So you can see this Graphite 2.0 blade is solid. Not my favorite blade, not the one I usually use. I like the DLC or the original fine tooth, but of course we're going to use these how they come. And if you're saying that adjusting them isn't using them how they come, then I don't know what to tell you. I always adjust my tools. You can adjust yours however you want. You can see no problem balling this out. Nice crunch sound. And they're super quiet. Now what we've been waiting for, the shaver. A little bit louder, but this thing is super powerful. So we'll go ahead and use this lever all the way open. I'm gonna start to blend in. You guys can see he gets a part on the sides, so we'll do that in a minute. And like I said, I kind of freehand, so we'll kind of leave a loose open section and then we'll come in with the open one and kind of just try to connect to what's above. You guys can hear these things, or maybe you can't. They're super quiet. You get a nice crunch sound. You guys can tell what hair you're cutting. Ergonomic in the hand. Like I said, the click lever opens up very large, so our half guard part, section, whatever you want to call it, to tie everything together will be nice and easy. Now I'll put the line in with the lever closed, so we'll go straight to the second notch. Start to work this line out. Third notch. Yeah, guys, these are a nice, affordable clipper. You guys, have kids that have maybe some sensory deals and you need some quieter tools. These are definitely one of the quieter from Babyliss Pro. Then you add that to them being more affordable than some of the rest. These are a great pickup, maybe for a beginner, somebody in school, and they're pretty sick looking. So this colorway is just too sick. Just doing a little detail work here, and then we will move up. All right, so now with the open one, I really want to just kind of try to blend into what's above. So I'll even kind of slow down and freehand. And like I said, this is just a tricky area on his head specifically that I learned the hard way. If I cut into it too much, he'll end up with kind of a mohawk on top. So I'll even freehand with my trimmer sometimes to blend into this top. And then of course, when we scissor cut the top, that will go away. So you can hear that crunch, open one, we're kind of blended in. All we gotta do is take that line out underneath, and I can come in with a bigger guard and kind of clean that up, and I will a little bit, but like I said, I want to play it safe. I don't want to take off too much up in there, cause myself, more work than I have to. So just allowing the clipper to do the work. Now we can close it up, and a little bit light up here, so I don't have to work at it as much. I'll just go over it to make sure that it's a 1. And back here, naturally, like a lot of people, it gets a little bit darker. Spend a little more time. But yeah, no complaints with these. I love the matte black lithiums. Again, if you guys are looking for more affordable, budget-friendly clippers, these are gonna be your go-to. Lightweight, good sound, nice and quiet. They cut nice. We'll see what that trimmer does on this part as soon as we finish the rest of this fade. All right, so just a little half guard to tie the two together. And like I said, this clipper opens up so far. A lot of the times you don't even really need much of the half guard. You see we're just taking out a little bit of darkness right through here. I'll kind of move on from this side. I can kind of blend the rest of the top in, like I said, with my scissor work with a bigger guard. You can see no issue here. Sharp set of clippers. I have a hard time. I don't know. I got the T45s on my station. I got the Klutch yellow FXOnes, and now I got something else that I'm gonna want to use because they're sick. So like I said, I can use a bigger guard up here and just kind of soften that up, but I want to be very careful. This is number 3. Just using this head shape. As soon as the clipper comes off his head, I'm not digging into the top. Just allowing that to blend in. Now number 2, again, just to soften that up. And one thing I'll do, you guys can see a little bit here, this dark line is kind of right in that funny area that I talk about. So sometimes if that's where it ends up, I'll just put the part there to kind of eliminate chasing that line and, going in too much. And like I said, I don't want him to leave with a mohawk, just with hair on top of his head and not filling this parietal ridge area. So try to be very careful, but we want to give him a good haircut at the same time. Still a little bit of a line, but because the line is going to go through the side, it's going to give us some contrast as well. So I'm going to pretty much aim that straight through that dark spot See how these trimmers perform. No problem there. All right guys, that is it for the unboxing of the new Mist or Matte Grey Lithium FX Plus with the Lithium FX, but the OG FX3 shaver. And guys, these things are fire. I don't really call them reviews anymore because you guys say I'm biased, but really I'm just trying to tell you about the tools. If you guys want to check them out, you can check them out. So obviously they will be on BabylissPro.com. You guys can check them out. They will be dropping soon, and you'll see them in some more videos coming up, hopefully. Man, I got a lot of fire tools that are out right now. So, but you guys comment below. Let me know what you think about this Mist Matte Grey Colorway. I think it's absolutely fire. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We got more unboxings and more content, a lot more vlog content. We got plenty more coming soon. And make sure you hit the thumbs up if you did like this video. But I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys check out this video right here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.